Hey everyone, my name is Simpsy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval 2 Total War Definitive Edition. Here today on the channel we have episode 7 of my stainless steel SSHIP England campaign. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like and subscribe if you're new. I'd really much appreciate it. Alright, if you haven't watched the last episode, highly recommend you do. Unfortunately, we got surprised attacked by the French, and the 100 Years' War is now off. Now, I'm trying to parlay with the Holy Roman Empire here and trying to get them involved. I'm happy to offer them territory in Belgium for a potential alliance and get them to join in, because we are in a scary and precarious position with our northern French territories, our core territory in Normandy under siege and potentially under French subjugation. So we, at the start of the last episode, we actually had our first English civil war, with the family tree is now split. Scotland and Ireland rebelled. Now, Henry is called the usurper. Prince Diabolus has sided with himself. The Diabolus line wants to rule, while the Plantagenet line wants to do so as well. In this turmoil, they've sort of somehow put aside their differences to deal with the external threat, as things do, as things happen politically. And we have to deal with the French. Now, Prince Stephen got attacked at Normandy. He threw back the French prince. His son, King Baldwin, is currently at Ghent and is under threat by the French again. Now, unfortunately, believe this or not, oh, this is so annoying. Because of our early alliance with the French, they ended up backstabbing us, of course. We actually put all of our papal and bishop support to back the Pope. Now, the Pope is currently French. Now, we can't do any aggressive, hostile actions against the French. We only can do defensive. So, because if we don't do it if we do an aggressive action within these 6 turns, we could get excommunicated and all of Christendom can get involved. Now, I think that is so realistic and so sensible. It's really, really cool, actually, that the French doing this attack have the backing of the Pope, and they know this as well, so we can't do anything but defend ourselves, or otherwise we threaten factions like the HRE, factions like Portugal, and all these Eastern Catholic factions to come in. We technically are at war with Spain, but they've only blockaded and raided some of the northern French ports that we own. They haven't done any military action. I do still think that they are more than likely focusing down in Spain, because they are still dealing with the Reconquista. But we might need to do some military action against them. So, Baldwin here needs to set up this defense, and hopefully we can throw back the second French army. But man, this is super tough. It took us so long to get all the entirety of England under our control. We've kind of neglected these external territories on the European continent just because, well, this is a really good example. They are constantly under threat of siege, so I didn't really want to lose any of the construction turn time, because it's quite high, and obviously the money. But this is going to sort of make or break the campaign. If we can throw them back, we might be able to push and make a massive counter-offensive, topple the French monarchy, and maybe take Paris for ourselves. We still need 40 regions. We still need Paris and Jerusalem under our control. But yeah, no, I didn't want a war with the French just yet. Luckily, I did have the majority of my military forces here, but at the end of the day, fighting a defensive war is not the best. If you are going to plan and go for a war, you better have to be on the front foot. Set up an attack if we were to go to war with the French at some point, but I guess thankfully we didn't have to break it and get worse relations, but our relations are already quite bad due to the expansionist penalty that's in this mod. Okay, so we are defending Ghent here. A lot of Belgium, a lot of Flemish, a lot of French inhabitants in the city. And I'm sure the French will want to claim and take it. I am surprised that they pushed for here and didn't, like, push further south. It's sort of annoying as well. I was happy to give Ghent to the HRE for an alliance and for them to join in. A shame.
Repel the attackers. Give them steel. My lord, the enemy are battering down the gates. The enemy siege tower has reached our walls. Let courage and skill at arms lead our way.
But the Diabolos line could have actually ended the main line if Stefan or Baldwin were to die. Alright, we're just holding here now. Nothing too crazy tactically, but we just need to hold. Might need to pull the archers off the wall soon, fully. It's good to have them on the walls for the first initial moments of the siege until the siege equipment actually gets up there. There's no point of having them on the walls if they get initiated into melee combat and have to draw their swords and battle it out and slug it out in melee. Just better off pulling back and then getting some shots off. But here they come. Baldwin had some experience subduing Celtic rebels, you could put it. Learned a lot from his father, but this is his first time actually facing proper, trained, and equipped European knights. French European knights, as a matter of fact. Okay, we're holding, we're maintaining. Now, this is not the faction heir that we're facing at the end of the day. So, they might capitulate quicker potentially.
Much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, the enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Nice. Large swath of units there are retreating. Bro, this is so intense. Just drop a rally, because why not? Nice. Alright, they've capitulated. We killed the enemy captain, Gilbert. Alright. Now we haven't fully won just yet, because there are some units still holding. Oh no, we got them now. Alright, let's just try and run down as many of them as we can. Phew! Another glorious victory. A defensive victory as well. Now, I guess we replenish and repair, and what are we going to do? Yeah, defending seems to be the play. Thankfully, we don't lose too many units holding out. Alright. It's going to be really hard for the French to come back from this one. 2 full stacks absolutely crushed on the might of English walls and brave English boys. The Diabolus boys are making a strong claim too. Or at least be the ruling dynasty. Yeah, I haven't decided who should rule what. I'm assuming we'll just go with male preference primogenitor. Alright, nice solid victory. A man can die but once. King Henry. Oh, fair enough. Alright, so we can ransom. Oh, they've rejected. Ooh, okay, I wonder if they're going to be too happy about that we had to execute them. Alright, let's see what happens at the top of the turn. Oh, check this out. Mission expired. As this faction has been excommunicated. Oh, no. Oh, wow. That is so politically fascinating. So if the... Oh, we got a good marriage there, potentially. So if they succeeded, the Pope would have backed them. But now as France has failed catastrophically, they've been excommunicated and been thrown under the bus as the other Catholic factions can't support an offensive war. Oh, now we've got free reign. Gregory of Kent, 18. He's got some good traits. He's ugly, no. But she's only one heart, so that's probably as best as she's going to get. So we'll accept that. We'll pay the dowry. So Gregory of Kent. Oh, we've got to move him to well, Norwich. We should move him over to that eastern side of England. He can govern from there. That'd be quite fitting. Okay, well, oh, that is so fortunate. So now that we have essentially free reign to do offensive actions, we're about to go to town. Let's go nuclear. Let's try and make sure France never threatens or attacks English security again. Alright, so we're going to try and reclaim Angers, a settlement that we gifted. We are being besieged in Brittany. I think Gregory can sit here for now. I'm trying to think if we just push for Paris and get rid of them. After winning. We probably could win a siege. It's going to be quite bloody though. Yeah. Let's push from Normandy. It's not that far to get to Paris. And let's get some revenge. But we are still, even with those 2 full stacks, seem to be drawing. They actually probably outnumbered us 2-1, a matter of fact. They had a lot of territory. Ghent is just so far away from those other territory. Anyway, let's end the turn and continue and see how the French react. We want to try and take... Okay, so they're going to attack Ghent again. We should be able to win a defensive siege if it does come to that. But we actually might need to attack and take Paris this turn. I believe the Prince of France is in there, Almery or whatever his name is. Unfortunately, due to that game crash, we didn't kill him earlier. Oh, wow. Oh, someone took Utrecht. The French begin a siege. Yeah, so there's only going to be a limited amount of time before they're going to be kept in that excommunication realm. So we got to kind of go in and act quickly. Alright, so they stopped sieging Brittany. Interesting. Oh my god. There's only 2 units in there. Oh, we're going to have to manually play this one. How is that not auto-resolvable? That's so annoying. So we'll do that at some point. I think we'll play the Siege of Paris. That's going to be more interesting, I think. So, there is 120 reinforcing. Okay, so we do outnumber them 2-1 here. And, no, it's Everett Capet. Okay. Of the Carpathian dynasty. Interesting. There's a plague going on. That's going to be annoying for Prince Stefan, but he might just have to soak it up. Was that guy called Rat? And he's actually got a plague of rats in the city. That's incredibly unfortunate. Alright. Let's have the Siege of Paris. Now, we're not going to have any siege towers, which is unfortunate. Sometimes you need them, but we'll have to do with ladders. The thing is, if you don't want your siege equipment to get destroyed, your siege towers, you are better off going with ladders. They make your units more susceptible to arrow fire, so if there's a mod or a particular castle with really, really good arrow fire capability, your units are exposed compared to being in an arrow tower, but it's kind of catastrophic if an arrow tower engulfs in flames and gets crushed and destroyed. You can lose like a full unit. But I hope you guys are enjoying this series. It's a lot of fun. It's slow and methodical. It does take a little bit of time to build up. There's a lot of editing needed. Like a half an hour video like this, I probably play like an hour and a half or two maybe, depending. Then I have to edit it down. I don't mind. I'm just recommending it.
The ladders are now in place.
For you guys, just let you know. Okay, so they interestingly like pushed out against us. That's a legitimate strategy from like a human player. Okay, I've sent my cavalry around here. He's got 32. We might be able to snipe their reinforcing general here. Having two generals will be a little bit annoying. Yeah, hitting light militia from the rear. They might actually not be able to get in from that side, or we might be able to send in the cavalry. So let's hit them from the rear. 132 before the initial charge. Dropped a bit. Don't want to stay there too long. Just need to make sure we cycle charge them adequately. Okay, we knocked out 40. And they're now shaken. Let's swing around again. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay, it's okay. No, 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 it's not. Yeah, I thought that. It's turned... Oh, my God. What the hell? Oh, I think what happened is we caught up to them too much and it turned into a frontal/side hit rather than a rear charge. Oh my god. Stefan, no. Well, it actually might sort of help our bipartisan bloody family tree. It's split at the moment.
With us today, we've captured the enemy's walls.
Okay. I think we're progressing quite well. About a 50-50. Yeah, I think we should just surge for the town square. Okay. There seems to be a decent amount there, but let's just get the large majority of my force to go. What the hell? Why are they abandoning it? What the heck?
My lord!
Right, now they come back. Here we go. A lot of cavalry here. Yeah, there's no point. We might keep some units fighting on the walls. Just simply to pin them down for them to not come back. But no, the town square is where it's at.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, so when you've got so many units blobbed in like this in a town square, and they're fighting to the absolute bitter end, we're better off just trying to completely surround them and envelop them, so their morale drops quite a bit. If we had more cavalry, it'd be so much better. But at the end of the day, we are still fighting with tier 1 trash units. Maybe once we take French territory and expand, we might look to get more, but it's just so expensive to have those knights. Like, controlling these large swaths of territory, you can get away with garrisoning them with these type of units and, like, taking settlements from rebels. When you're actually fighting a major power, you do need at least one S-tier level army. But hey, I think we're doing well under the circumstances. Maybe I'm being a little bit too hypercritical because we are in a defensive war. We didn't plan for this. I didn't expect an attack from my ally. My ally, France. It's not like, oh, we're bordering them and then there's been a dispute. No, they betrayed me. Yeah. Maybe some SSHIP connoisseurs in chat, let me know. Do you think even though I took a bunch of rebel territory, did I take it within a certain amount of turns too quickly? Like, we did quite well. After we had all the UK under our control, we just like splurged and went flying on in to northern France. But man, 2 full stacks crushed. Now the counter-offensive is well and truly underway as England flies and fires on into the streets of Paris. I'm sure they're not going to be happy with occupation. I don't even know where their king is. Where is their king? Probably on some far southern France chateau, drinking a glass of Chardonnay, listening and seeing as France burns and Paris is on fire. There are protests in the streets. Are we talking about 2020? We talking about 2023 or what is this now? It must be the 11:59-ish. Jeez. I don't know if I'm going to be able to win this, actually. We've only got 5 more units. We need to switch on here and play attention. As we push.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
On these last couple of units. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That'll do. Because I think there was 2, wasn't there? There was a reinforcing general and then the one on the inside. Whoa, what is happening to my frames, brother? I don't know what's happened. Is it about to crash? Well, this is turning into an absolute slideshow. Oh my god. Well, we'll still try and play this out tactically. I don't know, we're on 1x speed now. What is happening? Wait, hang on, that was better when maybe it was because I zoomed out? What? As I zoom in, what? Zooming in usually makes it worse, not zooming... Zooming out usually makes it better, not zooming in makes it better. What? Oh my god. This lag. Such a close battle doesn't help. Yikes. Alright. Although I really enjoy this mod, I think recording it is just really unstable. Like, we've had a fair few game crashes as we come to like the 50 turn mark. Are we sort of getting towards the mid game? Maybe. Maybe it's also as well due to the recording software, because it's also my frames and lag isn't going to be as much as yours, because you guys probably aren't recording or playing at the same time. We've got programs and stuff going on, which can impact performance. But it's also a massive mod. It's understandable. Oh my god. There we go, it's a bit better. Now that we can cycle charge.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh my god, this is way too close. Come on, just this last little unit. There we go, it's swinging the balance of power. Oh my god, that was nearly like 80% on our favour. I think we're bringing it back. Oh, there we go, it's GG's now. It was a general unit sitting there. I was like, why is this last unit just holding out so much? Oh my god. Average victory. What is like their capital at the end of the day? Mein Gott. We've done it. We have destroyed a half a stack and have now taken the French capital. What do we do? Obviously sacking and exterminating is probably the play, but we might just have to occupy. It might be too unfavourable. We lost so many men. I nearly might... Oh, it's also... There's a plague involved as well. Oh, this is going to be tough. I guess we just occupy, yeah. Famous victor. Why does Denmark hate us so much? Everyone else was kind of okay. Let's drop that. Oh, God. Now he's got the plague and he's 67. Yikes. Wow. What an episode here today. Well... Unfortunately, on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed episode 7 of the Medieval 2 Definitive Edition. Stainless Steel, the SSHIP mod. Go and check it out. I'd highly recommend it. So, still dealing with this French campaign that we're actively fighting in. Jeez. I need to have a bit of a break and a breather just to figure out what I want to do. Like, how are we going to administrate this territory? It's going to be so tough. We're not going to be able to fully destroy them. I would need to make peace. I would nearly offer territory for peace. As long as I... Oh, bro, having Paris is such a jewel to have in France. I want some of that core territory. I kind of want Bordeaux. But this is going to be such a bloody and costly war. At the moment, we have... defended, what, 2 settlements from French conquest. We've taken 1. We might be able to seize another. We'll just see how we go. Anyway, let me know tips and tricks, feedback and suggestions in the comments, just generally about the campaign, maybe in particular more about the French. But yeah, make sure to take care of yourselves. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Would really much appreciate it, particularly if you're enjoying this campaign. But that's pretty much it from me. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpsy, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.